see you in this one. Take a look, Frisco.
I've seen it.
Well, can't you see Felicia in this one?
Oh, I can see her in all of them. Honey, just pick one and let's just get on with this thing, okay?
He doesn't understand.
Anna.
Hello, no, just
Hello. Can I get you something?
Oh, I've lost some coffee.
Come here.
What's going on with Buzz this morning? We couldn't get in to see him.
Oh, I can't. I just dropped Robin off at school. I came down here to do some prowling around myself and see if I could find out who hit Buzz on the head and why.
There seems to be a real outbreak of gang warfare down here, doesn't it?
Yes, I know. It's getting worse, too. It's spread to the dock workers and their children, too, possibly.
And on top of that, we have an unsolved murder at the brownstone.
Yeah.
Frisco and I saw a lot of cops when we were walking over here to eat breakfast.
I heard that, Felicia, and I like to see the men in blue on the waterfront.
Trouble is, we just don't have enough men right now.
You'll be doing that soon, won't you?
If I ever graduate from the academy.
Well, with all the violence here, I'm not sure that I really want you to, Frisco.
You don't mean that. Huh?
Well, in a way, no, but in a way, yes. Anna, do you think that all these gang wars have something to do with what happened to Buzz?
I don't know. I really ought to be going over to see how Buzz is this morning.
I think you could use a little something to eat along with this refill.
Oh, no, thank you. I'm fine, Ruby.
Have you been getting enough sleep?
Yes, I've been getting all I need.
You've been carrying a very heavy load. Your job and Robin and now Buzz.
Yes.
Things will settle down.
Well, don't count on it.
This thing with Buzz, it's what's really bothering me. I came round here to find you and ask you if you would do me a couple of favors.
Name it.
Sure, we'll help.
When I find out what your day is like.
No, I got a pretty light day at the academy.
I finished the class project, so I'm free.
Would you pick Robin up and stay with her? She's really not getting along with these babysitters that I've been using.
She's being difficult?
Well, it's this thing with Buzz, you know, and the seriousness of his condition. And I think she's just taking it out in other ways, you know.
What about me? What can I do?
I'm having second thoughts about this lady, Lucy Coe.
Oh, well, you know how I feel about that.
I know. Well, you had a job to do and you did it, and that's fine. But she's a very neurotic girl. Now, you know that the grand jury are meeting on her today.
Yes, I heard.
I wonder if you'd look in on her.
Yeah, I can.
You understand all about grand jury procedure.
Oh, yeah. Lewis drilled it into my head.
Well, would you please explain it to her, because I'm sure that she's very frightened by the whole thing.
Do you think they'll indict her?
I don't know. I must go. I really must. You know, I thought life would be easier after Kevin's trial, but it isn't. There's all this violence around and there's still a murderer walking around out there free.
Well, if the grand jury's meeting today, shouldn't I be there?
No, even if Jake was in town, he wouldn't be there. You see, here's how it works, okay? The district attorney for Port Charles will present the evidence he has against you to the grand jury. Then the grand jury will decide whether or not they're going to charge you with perjury. And then maybe you'll go to trial if they indict you.
Oh, well, will they decide today?
Probably.
Today?
Look, Lucy.
I'm okay. Frisco, do you really think that they will indict me?
There's a strong possibility.
Well, I imagine that will make a lot of people happy.
You'd be surprised. Maybe not a lot of people. Lucy, listen, do you have any family? Friends?
No.
What about an aunt? Didn't you mention an aunt?
I made her up.
No, but you talked to her. You said that you talked to her, or she was getting married or something?
Yeah, I could tell you a lot more about her, but she doesn't exist. So I am alone. Well, I mean...
Well, go on. What do you mean?
It came out on the witness stand, making up the romance with Kevin. Sometimes I write long letters to my aunt and tell her all about Kevin and me, and she thought it was wonderful that someone like Kevin could come into my life. Don't you see, Frisco? When I clean the house, I talk to myself, or when I'm trying to decide what to have for dinner, I have whole conversations with myself.
Well, a lot of people do that. You'd be surprised.
Not the Brownstone group. That must be so wonderful.
Yes. You know something, Lucy?
What?
You would probably be surprised how alone you're really not. I mean, look, I'm here, right?
You've got to hate me.
No, I don't. I do not hate you. As a matter of fact, I'm beginning to understand you.
Understanding me? What do you mean?
Well, understanding a person is the beginning of learning how to like a person. I think you'd be surprised how many people are beginning to understand you.
Really?
Oh, yeah. You're on a lot of people's minds.
Oh, I find that so hard to believe.
Oh, you'll find that it's true.
Even someone like Jake Meyer?
Jake Meyer is probably one of the nicest guys I've ever met, and he will not hold a grudge against you.
Do you really think that if I go to trial, that Mr. Meyer he'll defend me?
He said he would, didn't he?
Well, do I dare call him about it right now?
No, he's still out of town.
What if they indict me today?
He's due back late tonight. Don't worry about it, okay?
Okay. Oh, look, I've got to get back to work.
Those are, some nice roses.
Yeah, they're really lovely. Yellow roses, they're my favorite. I bought them myself. I guess if it was a few weeks ago, I would have pretended that Kevin sent them to me. You're terrible. That's the kind of girl I wish I were. I bet she never even has to send herself flowers.
Her? She probably doesn't even appreciate flowers. Listen, I have to get back to class. As soon as I find anything out about the grand jury, I'll be in touch.
Okay, thanks. That's very kind. If I'm not here, I may be at Kelly's. I'm trying to get out more in the world.
Okay. I'll be in touch.
Okay, bye.
I feel wonderful after these exercise classes. It's all connected with childbirth. A special conditioning, they call it. Maybe one day I'll be able to take those classes. If I get lucky.
Here you are.
Oh, wonderful. We got sauerkraut on this corned beef? Yep.
There's your chocolate sundae.
Oh, great. All at the same time? I'm starving. So hungry. I got this stuff. Tanya? Do you think maybe Ruby made a mistake?
No way. This is delicious. I've had a craving for this since the spa this morning.
Well, I could understand strawberries at
Or
midnight.
even pickles.
Or pickles.
Well, they told me that I'd get over this craving in a couple of weeks, but...
I think I'd better go somewhere else and not watch this.
Well, I suppose if you like it, you can like it. Wait till Frisco hears about this one.
It's a good thing that I'm going to the spa. Otherwise, I'd become quite fat, I'm afraid. I have to laugh.
Why?
I think there must be wedding bells in the air because Lorena has a yearning for a husband, a home, and babies.
I'm going to have to start facing some facts about my wedding really soon.
What do you mean? What kind of facts?
Like money. I have to get another job. I'm making all these big plans, and I don't have enough money.
Well, what about the job placement over at the university?
Well, nothing's come through with that yet. No, it's Terry. Hi, Ruby.
Hi, Jake and Bobby are getting in from Paris
I
tonight.
know. I got a cablegram from this morning. Did you get one?
No, but she called me from Paris last night, and she's in heaven.
I know. I'm so glad.
Some of the kids from the Brownstone are here.
Oh, well, I'm going to say hi to her.
Sure.
Talk to her. Sure. Hi. How y'all doing? Hi, Terry. Oh, sit down and watch Tania shovel in the most disgusting combinations in the world.
Well, can I talk to you for a second?
Sure. Lone?
Yeah, just for a second.
Don't worry about it. I'm in.
No, I'm just going to talk to Felicia for a while.
Okay. Hi. What? What is it? What's up?
Oh, well, remember that problem I was talking to you about? Problems Kevin and I were having?
Yeah.
Well, Kevin was upset that I would go to anyone for advice.
Oh, I'm sorry to hear that. How'd it come up?
Well, I talked to him about going to marriage counselor, and, well, he just blew up.
Well, Terry, I get the feeling that most men would put up a little resistance in the beginning anyway.
Well, it wasn't that. Well, it gave me the whole O'Connor attitude about not taking problems to outsiders. It's the way he was raised, the whole thing.
Well, why don't you just wait a couple of days and ask him again, because...
What about Bobby? Nope, I'm just gonna pull back,
Terry, do you think things are going to get better?
No, I don't.
Worse?
Lisa, I think our marriage is falling apart. And Kevin's gonna stick by this O'Connor tradition,